Oh ouais, gars, il est bien plus orange de même que de même.
Oh yeah.
Très de même.
Fred's getting his inner 2012 Ricer out.
2001.
2001, yeah.
Fast and the Furious.
You happy, man?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Oh man. Let's go see what I'm doing.
See, you know about the kid, and you know how I live. And you know I had to get it, had to come from rags to riches. I said this shit before, these niggas can't mind their business. They love to talk about me, lady niggas act like bitches. Lately niggas act like bitches. That's the truest shit I ever said, I might offend you.
Great. So I went ahead and pulled out the dash. What a job, I can tell you. Alright. You guys can see the dash is out. Let's go to the other side. I gotta take out this, this is where his ECU was in the glove compartment. He had kept like a glove compartment. So I gotta take that out, and then we're gonna have to chop these intrusion bars. The reason is, they go like in towards the car and not like straight. Like, to be honest, the intrusion bar should be down there in that corner and not like way up here. This is where my gas pedal goes. So I'm gonna chop those two bars off, and then we're gonna have to start figuring out the hole for the steering column. Basically, I'm just gonna take the steering column out of that side, make a bracket on this bar. This is the stock bar to hold the steering column. I took out the C bracket on the other side, took off the sliders, and it bolts up right here. I just had to chop a little bit here because there was a little bit more room on the other side. I also had to dent this in a bit because it was too far forward. I think it's because GD bashed it up for the big ass downpipe. Everything's out. I'm gonna have to start figuring out the wiring and shit and seeing like what's what, and familiarized with all the wiring and stuff. For now, the handbrake, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'll see once I'm in the car, like where I'm sitting and everything, and the steering wheel, if I have to move the big e-brake to, basically I would have to chop off these brackets and just get them re-welded on the other side and put the e-brake on here, basically. But I think it's going to be fine there. I'm just going to have to test it once the seat is in the car. We're going to be basing ourselves off a Sparco Sprint, because that's what GS and Fred run in their Miatas. So I'm going to take the Sparco Sprint and put it there. That side, I actually have a stock IS300 seat, which might actually still bolt up, because since the cage goes through the B-pillar pretty much, it might actually still fit. So I'll have to see about that. So I'll go ahead and take off this this tray. There is 2 hose clamps holding it and 1 bolt. I already took the bolt off. Should have probably taken it off after. Alright. A little bit more room. Whew. Got the drive shaft out. Got the brake master and brake pedal, clutch master and clutch pedal. Steering shaft, U-joints. Got the steering column out. Got the dash out. Test fitted the Sparco seat. There's going to be so much room to fit it. I'm actually going to be getting the Sparco Sprint, maybe the Sparco Sprint L in red. I'm going to wait till there's a special. So you guys can see. Have to block that hole, block that hole, block that hole, block that hole. And we're gonna definitely make pedal box. And as you guys can see now, since I've taken the downpipe off, like look at this downpipe, 3" to 4". It's pretty big. As you guys can see, this circle right here, if you look exactly on the other side of the engine bay, Look where the circle is. So the steering shaft's going to be easy to pass through. We're going to have to clean this all up. I'm going to leave the steering rack in right now just because like I can move the car forward into the tempo and then out of the tempo. Once I get the other steering rack, I'm just going to install the other one. Then we can start mocking up the rods and everything. Also the fuel filter, it's a AN line all the way to the tank, and then you put a arrow motive. It's really weird though because it says the flow is going back to the tank, but it's a returnless, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask GD about that. And then since I already have a -3 AN line fitting on that side, basically I'm just gonna suspend the fuel filter right here and have it go into the rail, and then we're gonna have to put some heat wrap around there since the exhaust is on this side. Whew. It's a lot of work, but I'm more comfortable on the right side, and also it's gonna be sick. I mean, I could run the dash like this probably all summer if I wanted, no dash. But I'm going to try and make a custom right-hand drive dash out of the stock one. So my plan with the dash is basically to chop it here straight, up here, and then back down straight. And do the exact same thing on the other side. And we'll take this part minus the glove compartment. We'll delete the glove compartment. Take the top section, put it here, mold it in. Take this, put it there, mold it in, and then we'll flock the whole dash. There used to be the little switch panel here, so we're going to move that all the way to this side, and that's going to be my plan to do the right-hand drive dash, because I really want to keep that carbon fiber one-piece thing with the switch panel. So that would be my idea for that. Just took the wheels off. I thought I'd show you guys my double caliper bracket. Well, not bracket, but dual calipers. They're actually 2 piston calipers each. So 2 piston calipers, got the Supra MK4 4-pot calipers. We have a lower adjustable toe arm and adjustable camber arm. So yeah, camera battery died a bit, so got a bit more work done on the IS300. Basically, I made a bracket right there, and we're gonna weld that bracket in. I've been sitting in the car trying to get the steering wheel placed exactly where I want it. I love this little dash panel here because it's made out of carbon fiber. It's actually made by Team Lexus, so I really want to keep that, and I'm gonna try and get it incorporated into the right-hand drive dash. And then we got the kill switch there, which I got to route to this side here. I'll see the handbrake. I might have to put it to the right side here, but I have full reach of it when I'm sitting in the seat, so we'll have to see how that goes. Once the steering shaft is welded in, then we'll make the back bracket, because there's a second bracket here that I need to do, and then I'll be able to do the rest of the steering column, the 2 U-joints, and once the steering column is all done and the engine is in, then I'll be able to mount the gas, well, not even if the engine's in or not, I'll be able to do the gas pedal, and then I'll be able to order, well, once I get a bit of money, I can order the reverse clutch and brakes pedals, and then I'll have to get some Willwood Masters, and then it's 1 clutch line to my clutch slave, and then 2 lines. Front and rear brakes are going to be individual, so I'll be able to get different size masters for the type of brakes. I got MK4 Supra 4-pot, and I believe they're MK4 Supra 2-pot in the back. They might be Beams 2-pot. I'm not sure. I'll have to. I'll have like a little bit of wiring to do, nothing too complicated. The engine runs off like, I think it's what, two grounds and like 4 positives. When I'll wire it up, I'll show you guys exactly what I do. I ordered myself a right-hand drive steering rack from a RS200 in this one's actually coming from the UK. Should be here beginning of February. It said February 8th, so we'll have to see if it actually comes in at that time. And then we're just gonna have to do make sure the steering column is all complete. And I also got a guy to send me some engine mount brackets because I think I recycled mine or whatever. So got to do that. Then I got to make solid mounts for the engine. Then we'll be able to put in the beams in the car. Then we'll be able to see what if the drive shaft needs to be shortened. If it's shortened, then it's going to cost like nothing because I just got to buy the rear flange. If it's got to be lengthened, then I have the front flange, which is saving me a bunch of money. But then I got to get the shaft made to the rear flange. But then I just got to go to Sean and tell him what I need, and he's going to make it for me. I have the one-piece drive shaft from Ottawa Driveline. I also realized that I need a new flywheel because I still have the stock dual mass flywheel. Because when I upgraded the clutch, I didn't upgrade the flywheel. And I think it's having a little bit of, it's not slipping, but I don't feel like it's gripping as much as, yeah, it's not gripping as much as a lightweight flywheel. Also, the flywheel weighs 29 pounds. So, $230 off eBay, the eBay special clutch. Well, the eBay flywheel is like 16 pounds, I believe. 16 or 15 pounds. Not too sure about that. I have to check. Fred got some more work done on his car, so if you just go check out Dory Fred on Facebook, you'll be able to see his work. He did a little bit of a Ricer mod, circa 2001. So if you guys want to go see that, just go hit up his channel. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I guess that's it for this video. The first, I didn't really work on the car on camera, I guess. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and definitely come back because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos with this new chassis. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be one of those super simple engine swaps. Just swap in the engine, get it running off a couple wires. I didn't really have to do the right-hand drive swap, but for me it was just like the Evo's right-hand drive. The first time I drifted was right-hand drive. I've been driving right-hand drive for, well, like since 2007, so like 11 years now. I'm like super used to right-hand drive. I'm more comfortable on the right hand, so for me it just made sense to do it. I know it's kind of like a pain because I'm gonna have to redo some stuff in the cage eventually if I want to do competitions with this car, but at the same time I don't really give a shit. I mean, it's my car now. I paid for it, so I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Stand up like a soldier, baby. Yeah, I know you been like that. Gun it like a holster, baby.